So, of course, it's there. And the best antidote for it is getting involved and getting Kate elected. And that fundamental sense that you can change it by being involved. Like, you can change it by being involved. You just need enough of you. I'm just saying it was so obvious to me, once I did it, how good democracy was. But I didn't know it until we'd done it, because I was full of like that cynicism. It never changes, you can never do things. So that's really why I'm here tonight. I have to say, because if Indi can do it, and we're a regional seat, and we're a poor in money, we're rich in community, and I've seen the result. So I've got this little bit of a vision for this great ship, Australia, where our regional seats, and I'm going to particularly name the National Party, because I think they fail us. They fail us very sophisticated, modern, urban centres. They don't represent the issues, and they don't stand up for us. And imagine if we did, and sort of like Albury-Wodonga, Orange Bathurst, Groom, there's a few others in there, but imagine what a change we would if we had that strong voice for regional Australia in Parliament. Independent voice, you don't want them all saying the same thing, but the community behind them backed them and then started delivering for you. Gosh, it would turn the whole economics, the whole social environment, the optimism of the community changes. And it's as simple as winning an election. And I know you're going to talk about Peter Andrew a bit later, but like, you've had such a good example of it. Like, you know that. So why wouldn't you want it again? And a bit like in Indi, not just want it, but to do the work to make sure you keep getting it. Because I think it was a really sad thing for most of Australia when Peter Andrew died, and then it just reverted. You know, John Cobb, and I'm sure he's a lovely man, but he didn't have the calibre and he didn't have the leadership skill that Peter Andrew had. So, and we all watched it around Australia, and we saw with great sorrow that change. So that's the answer to cynicism, is getting involved, is setting yourself some targets so you win, and even if you don't actually get your Member of Parliament organised this time, which you should, you make it next time, but in the process you do all the networking and all the connecting and engaging with the young people so that they can actually get a sense of being participants in the society. And I don't know about like your young people, but they were the biggest export from Indi. And now they're coming back. They're coming back and they're bringing their creativity and their music and their art. And you said Yakandanda. Yakandanda's the town nearest to me. It was old, it was lost, it was dead. And now it's the funkiest place you ever want to go to. And it's all these young people want to just go and live. You can't buy places there. Just they want to go and live there because they're creating, and then Beechworth and other places, they're creating their own sense of what rural Australia looks like for that generation. And as an older person, you actually want to hang around because they're going to make sure that they're going to make a good community for when I'm very old.
You know, there was